So what we have is a gentleman who continues to bleed in the inside from a condition that he has and freely said it on the internet. So why not talk about it? DJ Bless One, I smoke hip hop. You continue to drink your fireball, right? So here's a quick dermatology lesson. So blood does not flow in the face, in the head area as much as the body. Without the proper oxygen and without the proper water, your hair will grow like his does. But some places, especially in holy degree, you might get bumped up. I'll elaborate a little bit more. So what we have is a gentleman, come hell or high water, will pull off any stunt so he doesn't have to live in poverty. You see his relationship is degreed, very racist. Let's look at the light-skinned, dark-skinned aspect. Or the light-skinned girls go to the dark-skinned guys. And then when you see people that look quote-unquote Indian talking to each other, it's not fair. So these people continue to take advantage. And these little green aliens, these frogs, these toads, they go for your hair. So he's getting lucky in an unlucky situation. 4-leaf clover to the 3-leaf clover, which is also everywhere, like Pakistan, Iran, and also the Native of America. We've seen 3 and 4-leaf clovers. So let's talk about the literature and knowledge of the Celtic Druids who stole dreadlocks from the Nagaland Indians. All right. You know, it's kind of like turning Hindu blue, making them have straight hair instead of dreadlocks, because dread means fear. And then not really understanding the illusion of the actual real cards. So let me talk about his lucky perspective on life. He gets this scam after being taught from the white man after his years in the military, not retired from there in a full extent. He gets to now use his blood flow for his hair. But he can't perform certain duties as the military trained him. So is that the punishment of GOD? Government of Departments? That's the acronym I will use based on the society that we live in. So I'm not sure about education and religion with this young man. But when you see me, everybody always puts the religion on me. So he's lucky to have his hair. And this is what the immigrant racism teaches. This is the green magic, called degree also. Why I say aliens is gas they can destroy. And what do you breathe? So do you want a person that's filled with blood that won't stop with drinking fireballs? Trying to get courage like a tree? Would you stop hanging out with him? I mean, his psychosis is just to save himself. If you go to the club, is he going to throw a punch for you, with you, afterwards? If you get hurt, is he going to go hurt somebody or prevent somebody from hurting you first? The answer is no. So his trick, his luck, he gets to sit there, be a parent, and take zestiness from other YouTubers, like, you know, the dirty section, I guess I'm referred to as one of his fellow high-ranking YouTubers, Hassan Campbell refers me to. So the unlucky is already, you know, obvious on them. Must be, you can see he looks just like CJ. So it's actually crazy now that, you know, your tan is leaving, you're spamming new work, you know, car accidents, and now you have different material after you've just labeled yourself a DJ in hip hop. And I'm an artist, YouTuber with a story. So I'm dropping news on the news every single day. And now all of a sudden you're gonna drop some news. And I'm not gonna show the car situation, a car accident where you're trying to say it's a vehicular homicide. I'm not gonna show it, but that's just my point. Green Magic, right here. He goes to an HBCU. He gets the leverage over the Native Americans somehow. It's a must, kind of like Stephen A-ish. I'm just saying, okay, so you play a bunch of oldies, love songs. You look at what people watched and made videos of. Don't give them the view and just go to something and just display your education. Okay, welcome to YouTube. So if we're going to get that, you know, that strict on things, everything you've ever reported on hip hop should be deleted, since you want to take a news anchor of the situation. Honestly and truthfully, when it comes to music, I sat back for too long, and all of you guys written, scripted, you was already subconscious me from a long time ago. If you don't see that you're my age group, whether you're just a tad bit older or you're younger than me, you're seeing that he's subconscious into the story of what happened to me a long time ago, just like Big Blue. Okay? Now, yeah, for some reason, I feel like he knows me. I don't know why. And we found each other. And I know we're all humans, and you've felt that way before. But when things was transpiring, I was a very smart kid. So now I'm still getting subconscious by this young man, right? Older, whatever. I'm gonna call him a young man because when he answers to the white man will be older. Or if he answers to the woman will be older. So they will be addressing us if a situation goes down as young individuals, which we are. We are in our 30s, 20s, or even 40s nowadays. Granted, my argument of you here sipping Fireball as you bleed in the inside, keeping a head full of air after you did not retire from the military, holds a very heavy bag on you. It's like a bag on your head. It's like a green light. Because now you're a DJ. Now you've been using Zesty. I haven't even watched it, but all your other stuff, and I know you've been looking at my stuff when I had the light blues on. Yes, you've seen that work on my other page. You know, I'm not just spamming content. As you can see, I'm not just spamming content for the paycheck. I'm multitasking here. Had I just set up a whole bunch of pages with a whole bunch of my content, I would just be greedy. You know? So as you guys see that the FBI is serious due to the name of the coronavirus, you realize now your parents, you're here with a whole bunch of blood in your body. You're about 30 with a head full of hair, sipping Fireball with a chip, with a chat with two of them. Now you got a son. Now this is not a couple's page, right? He's married with kids in the household at a young age. So to his family, he did it. Even if he passes at a young age, they just screwed it and hurried him up. You know? So it's like, what's that? How was he able to accomplish this, become this big time YouTuber, have a wife and kids in such a small amount of time is because his family and friends was just hating on other people in the community for some specific reason. You know, these parents, they they let their kid do what they want to other kids, and that's what makes the love of a parent for them in that household. But it catches up to you. It catches up to Big Blue. Y'all was all on that Hassan Campbell trying to embarrass that young man because you picked up on something, right? Subconscious, because he admitted homosexual sex. But when it comes to a pedophile, a P, you guys won't comment on anything. So you want somebody to come out and keep talking about how the trans queer community should be accepted or wants to be accepted, so you could do you. That's what it is. You need a puppet, a mascot, a spokesman. That's what you've been seeking, right? So you don't give the attention where the attention is wanted and needed on both sides. So that's what makes you a fraud. You can keep your shit. There's a difference between protected and barely making it. You're already frozen. So now you already so I got the whole community, the whole YouTube community sitting here like, holy, I'm pulling your card. For some reason, you're watching my page. Think about it. You're getting $20,000 a month, maybe 10, and you're watching my page. You are actually going in your search engine. Don't you dumbasses see that the search engine, it sticks and has auto type? You don't think on the other side who produced this system is watching due to the subconscious game that I'm now talking about? And now I can actually prove, and they got my back. Who's they? The elites. Also, I work for the elites. Say how the fuck you want it. If you ask me, everybody's indigenous and Indian. And the only white man is Max Kellerman, if you ask me. That's just real. Coming from a mixed family. You can say what you want. I had to be taught racism. I was called Redskin. So look at the white man's magic now. He's not a super athlete. Doesn't have a legacy. Just a voice. And that's all you're trying to be, is a voice. That's why you obeyed the white man, for the voice. But you can't withstand what's in front of the voice. The voice is forward. Something comes forward. If the voice is from the side, it could come from the side. If the voice is from the back, it could come from the back, right? And vice versa. Call this setup. So you saved what you typed in to look up, didn't give the person a view. Put two and two together. It's like writing an essay. Don't you know I went to the South? And every time I wrote an essay, not in the iPhone, I got pulled up for not writing in the iPhone. My teacher, Ms. McDonald, would tell me, I want you to try to write in the iPhone so I can tell you no. Just please go back and write like you was a little kid, like everybody else is writing these 10 and 20 page papers, and I'm not using I, and everybody's messing up and using I or plagiarizing. She's giving me a low grade on purpose, telling me I'm doing it the right way. You deserve 100. You just do it too much, so I'm just going to give you a 75. There's nothing you can do. College. The woman told me I deserve a 98. She said, I want you to write this all over and put the I form in it. I said, no. She said, well, all right, you passed 75. I said, what's the sense of making me write this page over wrong? She said, because everybody keeps messing up and plagiarizing. You're the only one doing it correctly. And I still don't know how. So you can take the 75 and pass the class, or you can do it wrong and I'm going to fail you. It's just been a gift, bro. This is just something that it's just something, I guess, natural. What's the issue? What's the issue if you're a DJ? Oh, you heard my music. I haven't been spitting for years. Oh, you heard the latest shit where I dropped in the last couple weeks. You seen that the muscle memory was hitting, and I'm getting my shit back, and I'm not writing anything, right? And you people are still premeditated, agreed on scamming the United States of America out of money. You're hell bent and insane on it. And America owes other countries money. And here, America opening the country and letting immigrants come scam them more. So that means nobody gets their money. What you think is going to happen? Stupid. America's coming to get their bread. Don't you notice YouTube was in red? This shit should have just been in green and blue. Or perhaps brown. Or violet. And pink. Let's annoy him a little more. Or rose gold or something. That shit is in black and red. The logo is in black and red. You're caught. Sanctuary cities. So these people know that people are scamming. All they gotta do is just come comment. You feel me? And you could get some bread. Okay, we're gonna shut these cities down. Then these houses we taking, we crushing them. And we're gonna sell the land to who we owe money to. And the people that took the money fraudulently will be frozen. And the only way we cannot get it back is if you burned it. But your toys, your cars, your computers, your cheats, especially your cheat machines, your signs, your TVs, all that shit is gonna be recycled. Your clothes, recycled. Thank you.